Hello and welcome to this episode of Creating with Howcraft. My name is Denise Yesbackmore with howcraftcollection.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create my passion slider earrings. The tools and supplies you will need to create these earrings are round nose pliers, wire cutters, chain nose pliers. We will also be using 4mm step black glass beads, 3mm Czech faceted beads, and these tube faceted glass beads. The focal point of these earrings are these black rhinestone sliders. As you can see, a slider has little holes on each side. You can use these sliders to make cuff bracelets, earrings, or a necklace. You will also need a 4mm jump ring, an ear wire, and head pins. Also, 24 gauge wire. A complete list of the jewelry making supplies and beads, along with printable PDF instructions, can be found on howcraftcollection.com. Search Passion Slider Earrings. We are going to start by creating our little beaded fringe dangles down here. I already created 3 to save time, so I'm going to show you how to create one. Using a head pin, you are going to string 1 step glass, 1 tube, 3 step glass, and 1 3mm Czech glass bead. Now we are going to form a simple loop. We're going to make sure those beads are nice and tight, and we are just going to bend that wire down, and we're going to come over with our wire cutters. We're going to trim off that little end, and we are going to come back in with our round nose pliers, and we are just going to roll the wire towards us to create a simple loop. Now you are going to cut an 8-inch length of 24 gauge wire, and we are just going to make a bend in the middle of that wire. So now we are going to grab our 3mm Czech glass beads and string that down. One of our dangles, 3mm, another dangle, 3mm, another dangle, 3mm, our last dangle, and our last 3mm. Now we're going to grab our slider, and we are going to pass the wire through one side and then come over to the other side and string the slider down. Now we are grabbing our 4mm step glass bead, and we're going to string one on each side. Let's grab our second slider, and we are just passing the wire through one side, coming back through the other side, and we are bringing that slider down. Now we're grabbing our black tube beads and we're going to string one on each side. And now we're grabbing our 4mm step glass beads and stringing one of those on each side. We are making sure the beads are nice and tight, and we're just going to come over and cross those wires, and I'm going to bend this one down and this one up. And then we're going to wrap 1, 2, 3. And on this one, I usually wrap up. I wrapped down to hide that little section down here. Now we're going to come back in with our chain nose pliers, and we're gently tapping that down, and we can squish our wires down a little bit. Now we're going to string our last bead down, and we are going to create a wrapped loop. So we're going to place our round nose pliers right about there. We're going to bend the wire back, move the pliers up, bend the wire towards you, move the pliers to the side, bend the wire back, and then we are switching hands, and we are going to wrap 1, 2, 3. We're going to remove it, trim off that little end. We're going to flatten out our loop, and we're going to tap that little wire down so there are no sharp edges. Now we are going to attach our ear wire. This is how you open and close an ear wire. So we're just going to open it, attach it, and close the ear wire. And there you have it, how to create my passion slider earrings. If you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe at Howcraft USA. Follow us on Instagram at Howcraft Collection Beads. Be sure to visit howcraftcollection.com for more inspirational DIY projects and for all your jewelry making needs. New beads are added weekly, and each week howcraftcollection.com features a fabulous new sale. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.